The Lagos traffic was a beast, as usual, but that day, it felt different. For Aliyah, a 24-year-old nurse used to the city's chaos, the gridlock was a strange kind of stillness. And that's when she saw him, Mustapha. He didn't seem to notice the noise, the heat, the impatient horns. There was a quiet intensity about him, a world contained within his eyes. Aliyah felt an inexplicable pull. She saw him again a week later at a tech hub in Yaba. He was an AI technician, they told her. Brilliant, but different. People whispered that he was on the spectrum. Mustapha didn't do small talk. He spoke about neural networks and binary code with a passion he reserved for little else, but when he looked at Aliyah, his gaze softened. He started leaving her small, folded paper cranes. Each one a perfect, intricate piece of art. It was his language. His way of saying what words couldn't. Their first real date was at the Lekki Conservation Center. Away from the city's overwhelming sensory input, Mustapha was more at ease. He walked ahead on the canopy walkway, not to be rude, but to feel the gentle sway of the bridge without distraction. Aliyah didn't rush him. She simply watched, her heart swelling with a strange, protective affection. He stopped and pointed to a monkey, explaining its social patterns with the precision of a scientist, but the smile that reached his eyes was pure, unshielded joy. Of course, it wasn't easy. There were days Mustapha would get overwhelmed by the textures of his own clothes and shut down, unable to speak. Aliyah's friends didn't understand. Why him? They'd ask, it's too much work. But Aliyah saw beyond the challenges. She saw the man who would trace the veins on a leaf for 10 minutes, mesmerized by nature's design. The man who, after a long, silent day, would finally turn to her and say, "Your heartbeat is my favorite sound. It's logical." One evening, during a power cut that plunged their world into darkness and silence, Mustapha reached for her hand. He didn't say "I love you." Instead, he said, "With you, the world's data stream finally makes sense. You are the variable that completes my equation." And in the warm Lagos darkness, surrounded by the hum of a generator kicking in, Aliyah knew. This wasn't just love. It was a beautiful, complex, and perfect algorithm written just for two. Thank you for watching.